Howdy, folks. Thank you very much, Sayori and the gang. Yeah, we're getting into game number 1 of this best of 3 series, which could really use a try and get themselves back in place. My name is Nomad, joined by Steven. Steven, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, it is. This is where the big boys play, and you know, these guys, they've learning a couple of things. You know, there's a kind of like a trickle up thing here, where we have the tier 1 teams taking a couple of the ideas from the Division 2 teams. This
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well.
If you're looking for
that ain't
Radiant's
so
bottom
hot.
tower. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, he has got that MLPDotA on him, and as he jumps into the silence, he could be in some trouble, but has that yield to try and play this one defensively as he jumps himself back with a slider fist and the remnant away. Might just survive this one. Oh, nice usage as well to dodge out the final tick of the MLPDotA, and then he gets healed up and will keep himself nice and safe. A deep dive from Samael, but doesn't go down. Yeah, they are controlling, and once again, you know, they sense there might be heroes in their jungle. Moonlight Shadow's gonna come. Oh, this could be problems with that. Nice blink away though. Sick reactions from the Doom to get himself out of that Dragon Tail. Very, very quick as Solo might be dropped here. They're gonna have to yield him at the last second just to make sure they can bring down the dough. Solo still running away. They'll have to use the Crypt Swarm. There we go. The glyph is up, indeed.
And here's a fortification from Radiant. Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
They're looking for Nico Baby in the trees. Do they have the Doom? They don't have it. Actually, they've already popped it as they jump down onto Nico Baby. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Nico Baby goes down, but no one will fall at the same time for Black Hole. Meanwhile, Ramsey's going for the TP away with the Rage, gets himself out, and it's just Zayat's left. Can he get away? He has a Blink Dagger, so I think probably can. They are really reluctant to play this bottom side of the map because they want to get into Roche now. DD Arcane. Arrow comes through, lands onto the Enchantress. They're going to know this is going on right now. Roshan's getting pretty low. S4 comes in from the side with the Midnight Pulse down. Might stop Alliance from going into this pit, but at the same time, they'll get themselves out on the side of 4 and 4. And they're looking towards this Ursa. Ursa going to have to pop the Enrage. Meanwhile, the Infest from Ramses keeps himself alive. As the trades come through, both the carries being harassed pretty badly, but Ramses really needs to go and heal up from these ancient creeps, and we'll do exactly that. Solo playing around the pit here, unfortunately gets caught out by S4's blink stun onto him, and then Solo is going to end up losing his life here. No chance surviving this one. 30 seconds on the sidelines, and with the exorcism coming down, Lions might have just found themselves Roshan. But they still want to fight for a 4. They want to poke into this pit, but they're just realizing it's just not possible. They blink themselves away. They'll give up the Roche. Alliance tactically take the Aegis away from the side. Oh, the Dragon Tail still connects onto Samael here. I thought he dodged it with the slider fist. Now the arrow connects as well. Samael brought down. Alliance, they find their feet in this game, and they turn back the pressure onto 404 as they start to look for some towers on the enemy side of the map. Maybe some kills as Ramses in the trees.
Radiant's top tower. Don't look too scared of Radiant's top tower.
Here we go. They find themselves a DK. Can they take him down in time though? The 2-man silence comes down and Ender Spirit in trouble once again. Tiara's going to connect once more. This Ender Spirit, he doesn't get played down. The Infest's going to keep him alive though. Great play from Ramsey to keep his teammate alive, but still in a lot of trouble as that MLPDotA is on him. The Death Ward coming down. Samael needs to get himself back. Meanwhile, on the backline, Nico maybe finds one. Might just find 2 as Samael gets off those chains, runs himself to the side. Might be okay. Meanwhile, S4 runs himself out of the engagement. Ramses, he's being kited real bad here. Looking for a target. Jumps onto Limp. Just starts smacking away the DP. The DP has herself the exorcism in just 1 second. Itchy going to pop it. BKBU's trying to get himself away as Ramses pops a Rage and DTP away. He's going to get himself out. So there's 2 casualties for the side of 404, 0 for the side of Alliance.
Nothing good happening to Radiant's middle tower.
They want this this Aegis. They gotta be careful though. Blink hits done onto Sumail. They need the help to come through. Great Sentinel Storm coming out from the Doom to hold them back, but Sumail could be also be in some trouble. Running away to the side, so the right click comes through. They'll bring him down. Nico maybe trying to fight into the life steal. He's gonna be able to do so. Ramsey's no, he gets a bash. Still gonna die. No one comes in. Looking for the black hole. Won't be able to find those. He just drops down the midnight pulse, and now he's silenced up, so can't drop the black hole anyway. Would love to get it off here, but he's silenced up. Taken down. Right click comes through. He's gonna die, as well as the Enchantress under the tier 2 tower. They're all dead on the side of Just Error. Alliance take absolutely everybody. They didn't even get to use their ultimates on the side of 404. And now they're coming up that high ground with that exorcism. Alliance in a great place.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall? Radiant's middle barracks getting trashed.
Yeah, a bit of overcommitment to that Ursa with the Aegis from the lifestealer, really just drawing himself into the 1v1, which, you know, Ursa loves that. He loves a 1v1.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see where you're coming from. The War Storm did a lot of work in the last fight, but yeah, I mean, definitely the fact loses the aura, you know, since he traded out that aura, nothing's been the same. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll drop the Doom on him. I mean, no, yeah. Roshan. Nico Baby is in the pit right now. Just Error do not care. Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't have Doom, we don't have a BKB yet. You know, they can take one more Aegis before we can bring anything to this fight, it feels.
And over here, Radiant's top tower. Dire's bottom tower is under
They certainly do not. They want their opportunity to win right damn now. And up on that high ground they go. Exorcism taking away that tower. Nico as well. In fact, he's coming in for the aggression here as the stun comes through. They've actually stunned up the Enchantress, and the Effect's going to try and keep the Edge alive, but it's not going to be enough. The Edge will get finished off. Heals comes out onto the DP. Buyback is available onto Solo as well, as Lim just staying his ground here up on the Radiant base, allowing his ghosts to do their work, tack away at the melee barracks. They actually have now an AC on Ramsey, so he's positioning himself just to keep in range to get that aura off onto those buildings. And now looking for a target. Doom comes down, but is it there in time? Not. Well, it is, but the BKB's already come down, so it doesn't make a difference. She just runs herself away, and now it's 4 from the BKB of their own. They're actually going to look in towards Nico Baby instead, but Nico Baby, he's got that ultimate and that Aegis, both available. They'll look over towards the life stealer instead, and he's just getting rammed down on Ramsey. Finally, Sumail joins in the fight. Yules comes down. Meanwhile, BKB on the back lines. He's got 3 heroes inside of it. F4 and FNG lose their lives to no one with an incredible black hole in the back lines. This might have just turned the fight, might have just turned the game, but Nico Baby, he's still a scary, scary boy as he pops out Satanic, turns around onto Zayas, but he's being left alone. The team of 2 loads come and help him out, so they're going to be able to take them down for the first time. Handscan and Limp wondering what they can do as they're being zoned up by Solo and by Sumail. He's going to come back to life. Nico Baby being controlled up. He's looking over towards Sumail. Wants to try and find himself an Ember Spirit. Says they're looking over towards the Doom, but they're kiting him nicely. But in comes Limp. He's got all these Spirit Siphons come down. That's healing him up. No, the effect saves Sumail just in time. They'll bring down Nico Baby. And now they're looking for more. They want to try and grab Limp. They want everybody on the side of Alliance, and they may well just find them as in comes the damage. The team have arrived. Just Error take down everybody, and the game comes flying back in the other direction as they get team wiped on Alliance. The graph, it's looking like it was about an 8k gold advantage for Alliance at that point, so looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold swing. Pretty insane. Oh, what a War Storm coming down on the 2, setting up for a beautiful black hole from no one. They jump both the cars. They're out of this before they even get a chance to use anything. Zayats with the War Storm. They were not ready for that. Oh my god. Yeah, they've only got the Abyssal, that's it. And that is on Ursa. You catch him in the black hole, or if you distract him or force him to use the Abyssal on something else, it is a free fight for no one. They're grouping up in mid. Yeah, they know this Roshan. I mean, Roshan is incredibly short spawn. He's up already. One of the shortest. As they look forward, looking to poke. Science comes down onto Sumail. He's got himself that Eels, so he's happy to play around with this one as they drop the Doom onto Ursa. That means no Abyssal Blade, which means they can freely drop the black hole if they see an opportunity. In they comes, no one looking forward, trying to bait it out here. Doesn't really want to throw it onto a Solo DK, so they will just run down S4 eventually as a backlit comes through. But meanwhile, Abyssal on the black lines are going to be able to take down Solo. Science comes down onto the Doom. Back to the high ground. They will go on the side side of 404. But Samel being chased by Limp. Meanwhile, chasing continues here. Arrow going to come through. Not going to land on 21, I don't believe. They're still looking. They might have found someone. Samel in the back here. He's got himself a Yules. He's going to have to use it, but unfortunately he has no spells when he comes down the other side. Oh, he actually has a Remnant, but they were waiting for that one. Deathward's going to get dropped, trying to go for the TP wave. The Yules comes out just in time to cancel that out, and Samel will lose his life. Buyback available on the Ember Spirit, so not the end of the world, but still a big win for Alliance. They take themselves one step closer to claiming that Roshan.
Scanning for enemies.
Of regeneration.
Alliance with the wraparound here. 4 heroes all together. 1 in the back lines. That's going to be Solo. And they jump forward, stun out onto the lighting. Kind of keep going down. No one comes in with a black hole onto 2 heroes. Ursa is inside of it. They need to follow up damage though. Ramsey now comes out, holding that BKB, and they'll take down S4. But the S is doing so much work. Takes down no one. Trying to fight up into Ramsey, but he's losing this game. And the Abyssal Blade from Ramsey comes off onto Nika. They've got him knocked down. They manage to kill off the S. So the big boy is down, and now he needs to get themselves out on the side of Alliance. But they will be able to do that with the cover of Moonlight Shadow. But still big kills from the side of 404. Buyback used from no one, by the way, so also a possibility for Alliance to find an entry on him in the next fight, but all the same, Roshan going the way of 404. It's a huge win for them. Are they going to buy back to take this push? I don't think so. Heals through a lot, but not enough in the end. And with that Ursa dead, the high ground is open. I mean, they want to take a barracks here. They can't take bottoms. There is a tier 2 up, but they will definitely get this top barracks, I would imagine. That said, only 18 seconds till the S is back.
Bid farewell,
DP and Ursa both with buybacks here, so probably not a game costing moment here for the side of Alliance. It's probably just his barracks and they'll get themselves away. Infest up into Mail. Dream is still alive, but it's a very, very big ask as they jump forward onto Limp here. Moonlight Shadow's gonna get popped. They just drop the black hole onto the TP. They don't even care. They've got a refresher shot to drop if they need to, so they're gonna bring us down. BKB, a buyback comes out from Limp as the BKB pops from Zayat. They'll just tear apart S4. Once again, just gets completely melted. BK doesn't really get a play here, and Ninja Baby in the middle of everybody. I mean, he's gonna need some help, but in comes no one with the black hole. A very casual one as he strides onto the Ursa. Ursa did get off the enrage though, so he's gonna be able to survive through it quite easily as Limp comes in. He's got himself that Exism and a BKB chasing forward onto Ramses. Ramses with his own BKB as well as the rage. Double protection here as Zayat looks to go in, but I think he's just trying to buy some space more than anything as he's going to lose his life to make some space for Ramses to get away. Meanwhile though, Solo might not be so lucky as the Enchantress gets torn apart. She does have buyback, but Arrow nearly connects onto Samel, just about jukes away from it with that fire. And then don't forget, Samel has got an Aegis. Yeah. Pretty insane. I think he got the enrage up as well. I was just sitting on the high ground. It was very hard to just commit to that kill, but Alliance looking for this buyback onto the Doom. They might well just get it as they pop the enrage on the Ursa, but Ramses, he's got that Lincoln on him as they jump forward here. BKB being popped out from the life here. Zayat's going to buy back into this one, but Nico Baby loses his life instantly. He doesn't even stand a chance, and they're going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Warstock's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy, messy push end up losing 3. And the DK has no buyback, by the way. Yeah, big long arrow onto Solo. Enigma in the back lines as well, I think. I mean, they want to try something fancy with Zayat here. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the ward, but no, the bait gets countered upon here as the Doom gets stunned up instead. Here comes no one. 3-man beat black hole coming down as they jump forward. Take down 1, take down 2. S4's going to fall as well. All 3 heroes inside that black hole will go down. Meanwhile, the S is going to get controlled up with the Yules. And Nico Baby running on forwards, looking for a target. Popping that in range, trying to bring down the Enigma, which he will be able to do so. But they're looking for the backlines. They're looking for the doomed up Death Prophet, trying to finish her off. Samel and Ramses, the 2 squad, they will get the kill. No buyback on the Death Prophet as this Ursa runs Rampage in the backlines, but he's running out of steam. His team is running out of support for him, but Ramses is still absolutely fine as he comes back onto this high ground. They did get the Doom and the Enigma in the back here, so I mean, actually not that convincing of a fight despite an insane insane black hole in Abyssal Blade. The Abyssal Blade in return. Just a couple of Abyssal Blades being thrown down as the rage comes through. The two characters going mono with each other here. That's a big one. S4 is in. Ramsey needs a target, jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4-step up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this range. Doesn't do so, unfortunately, and the Lifestealer is going to fall. It's a 5-man wipe for Alliance.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Yeah, it really will. Sunil takes it. Yeah. But definitely going to see some more popularity after this series, I think, because he's done so much heavy lifting in this team. And Ramses, he's just taken to the high ground right now, taking out of the barracks, takes the ranged, and, well, he's not going to come back in for the melee until he's got the rage. Just risking his life to try and put up a ward. Both observers get taken down. S4 gonna pop the ultimate. Smoke away at the side of 404, saying please get out of our base, don't mega us. Ramsey's low, Abyssal Blade forward, onto S4, just taking out some chunks here, soft commit, but now comes the big black hole, coming down onto the DK, it's just a small one, but maybe it's gonna be enough. The Doom comes down the side onto the DP, but she gets up the Exorcism in time. Second black hole's gonna come down onto Ursa. Ursa doesn't care that we got off the enrage beforehand, he's gonna be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Hanskin needs to leap away, gonna be okay, but they have lost two on the side of Alliance, never mind. Samel takes down the third, they're running out of heroes on the side of Alliance, they'll look in towards Nico Baby. Nico Baby trying to run his way out of this fight. It's not going to be enough. He's got another enrage, but some males just on the front line trying to harry away at them. Limp and Nico Baby. I just don't think it's going to be enough. They jump forwards here. The Ethereal Blade from Zayats for some reason takes down Limp. A cheeky pickup, which wasn't expected, but Limp does have a buyback to try and come back into this. Can they really hold though? It's just too much to ask at this point. It's 2 heroes versus 5. This never works. But maybe, just maybe, there's some chance to get this play cut forward onto the DP. Nico Baby goes for Zayats in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the Ancient here. He is pretty low, but he's got that Ancient. He's going to be able to get down regardless. The game will end. Just Era takes down the throne. They call GG on the side of Alliance. Just Era take game number 1.